Ho, the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Ho, the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Ho, the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Ho, the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Well, in this bog there was a tree, a rare tree, a rattling tree, a tree in the bog down in the valley, oh. Ho, the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Ho, the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Well, on this tree there was a bough, a rare bough, a rattling bough, a bough on the tree, and the tree in the bog down in the valley, oh. Ho, the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Ho, the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. And on this bough there was a limb, a rare limb, a rattling limb.
We're not in Verona, we're in Ephesus. It's sort of like Vegas, but in the past.
Yes. Why?
Why?
Are we here to relate the tale of two star-crossed lovers and their unfortunate affair?
That's Romeo and Juliet.
What about the story of an independent blonde woman who finds her true calling as a lawyer?
That's Legally Blonde.
Why are we here then?
We are the New King's Players. We're from the Comedy of Errors.
Oh,
We've not been to any of the rehearsals.
I just wandered in. Who are you?
We are NKP, or New King's Players, and we are a free production company. We have a brash and talented passion for Shakespeare.
A bit snobby of you.
Anyway, I think we're about to start, so let's go.
Okay. Oh, I remember now! Hello! What a lovely day it is today!
Proceed, Salinas, to procure my fallen by the doom of death and woes and all.
Merchants of Syracuse, plead no more. I am not partial to infringe our laws. If any born at Ephesus be seen at Syracusan marts and fairs again, if any Syracusan come to the bay of Ephesus, he dies. His goods confiscate to the Duke's dispose, unless 1,000 marks be levied to quit the penalty and to ransom him. Thy substance, valued at the highest rate, cannot amount unto 100 marks. Therefore, by law, thou art condemned to die.
Yet there's my comfort when your words are done. My woes end likewise with the evening sun.
Well, Syracusan, say in brief the cause why thou departest from my native home. Of what cause thou camest to Ephesus.
A heavier task could not have been imposed on I to speak my griefs unspeakable. Yet the world bear witness that my end was wrought by nature, not by a vile offence. I'll let what my sorrows give me leave. In Syracuse was I born, and wed unto a woman happy, but for me, and had not our hap been bad, we lived in joy. Our wealth increased by prosperous voyages often made to Epidamnum, until my factor's death, and the great care of goods at random left drew me from the kind embraces of my spouse, from whom my absence was not 6 months old before herself, almost fainting under the pleasing punishment that women bear, had made provision for her following me, and soon and safe arrived where I was. She had not been there long when she became the joyful mother to 2 goodly sons, and which was strange, the one so alike the other as could not be distinguished but by names. That very hour, in the selfsame inn, a meaner woman was delivered of such a burden. Twins, both alike. Those for their parents were exceeding poor, I bought and brought up to attend my own sons. My wife, not meanly proud of two such boys, made daily motions for our home return, and willing I agreed. Alas, too soon we came aboard. A league from Epidamnum had we sailed, before the always wind-obeying deep gave any tragic instance of our harm. For what obscured light the heavens did grant, did but convey unto our doubtful minds a fearful warrant of immediate death, which, though myself would gladly have embraced, yet the incessant weepings of my wife, weeping for what she saw must come, and the piteous pains of the pretty babes, mourning for a fashion, ignorant of what's a fear, forced me to seek delays for them and me. So this it was, for other means was none. The sailors sought for safety of our boat and left the ship, then sinking right to us. My wife, the more careful for their latter born, had fastened one of our sons to a small spare mast, such as seafaring men provide for storms, and to him one of the other twins was bound, whilst I have been like heedful of the others. The children thus disposed, my wife and I, fixing our eyes on whom our care was fixed, fastened ourselves to the mast, and floated straight, obedient to the stream, towards Corinth, or so we thought. At length, the sun, gazing upon the earth, dispersed those wished vapours that offended us, and we discovered by the benefit of his wished light, from afar, coming amain to us, two ships, of Corinth that, of Epidaurus this. But ere they came, oh, let me say no more, gather the sequel by what went before.
Nay, forward, old man, do not break off, sir, for we may pity, though not pardon thee.
Oh, had the gods done so, I'd now not worthily term them so merciless to us. For ere the ships could meet by twice 5 leagues, we were encountered by a mighty rock, which, being violently borne upon, a helpless ship was splitted in the midst, so that in this unjust divorce of us, fortune had left to both of us alike. What to delight in? What to sorrow for? Her part, poor soul, seeming as burdened with lesser weight, but not with lesser woe, was carried with speed before the wind. And in our sight, they three were taken up by fishermen of Corinth, or so we thought. At length, the other ship had seized on us, and knowing whom it was they had to save, gave healthful welcome to their shipwrecked guest, and would have reft the fishers of their prey, had not their bark been so slow of sail. Thus have you heard me suffer from my bliss, and by misfortune was my life prolonged to tell sad stories of my own mishaps.
And for the sake of them thou sorrowest for, do me the favour to dilate it full. What hath befallen of them and thee till now?
My youngest son, and yet my eldest care, at 18 years became inquisitive after his brother, and importuned me that his servant, so his case was like, reft of his brother, but retained his name, might bear him company on a quest of him whom, whilst I laboured over love to see, I hazarded the love of whom I lost. 5 years have I spent in furthest Greece, roaming clean through the bounds of Asia, and coasting homeward came to Ephesus, hopeless to find, yet loath to leave unsought, or any place that harbours men. But here must end the story of my life. And happy were I in my untimely death, could all my troubles warrant me they live.
Hapless Aegean, whom the fates have marked to bear the extremity of dire mishap. Now trust me, were it not against our laws, against my crown, my oath, my dignity, which princes would they may not disannul, my soul would sue as advocate for thee. But though thou art adjudged to the death, and past sentence may not be recalled, but to our honour's great disparagement, yet I will favour thee in what I can. Therefore, merchant, I'll limit thee this day to seek thy life by beneficial help. Try all the friends thou hast in Ephesus, beg thou, or borrow to make up the sum, and live. If no, then thou art doomed to die. Jailer, take him to thy custody.
I will, my lord.
Hapless and hopeless doth Aegean wend, to procrastinate his lifeless end.
Therefore give out you are of Epidamnum, lest that your... goods too soon be confiscated. On this very day, a Syracusian merchant is apprehended for a rival here, and not being able to buy out his life according to the statutes of the town, dies ere the weary sun set in the west. Oh, well, here's your money that I had to keep.
Go back to the centre, Dromeo, and stay there till I come to thee. Within this hour it will be dinner time. Till then I'll view the manners of the town, peruse the traders, gaze upon the buildings, and then return to mine inn and sleep, for with long travel I am stiff and weary.
Many a man would take you at your word, and go indeed, having so good a mean.
Ah, trusty sir, the very oft when I am dull with care and melancholy, lightens my humour with his merry jests. What? Will you go about the town with me, and then return to mine inn and
I have invited sir to certain merchants of whom I hope to make much benefit. I crave your pardon. But soon, at 5 o'clock, I'll meet with you upon the mart, and there consort with you till bedtime. My present business draws me from you now.
Farewell till then. I'll lose myself about the city and wander up and down.
Sir, I commend you to your own content.
He that commends me to mine own content commends me to the thing that I cannot get. I to the world am like a drop of water that in an ocean seeks another drop, falling there to find his fellow forth, unseen, inquisitive, confounds himself. And so I to find a mother and a brother, in quest of them unhappy lose myself. Here comes the almanac of my true date now. What? Where have you left the money that I gave you?
Return so soon, rather approach too late. The capon burns, the pig falls from the spit. The clock hath struck 12 upon the bell, and my mistress made it 1 upon my cheek. She is so hot because the meat is cold. The meat is cold because you come not home. You come not home because you have no stomach. You have no stomach, having broken your fast. But we that know what is to fast and pray are penitent for your defaults today.
Stop in your word, sir. Tell me this, I pray. Where have you left the money that I gave you?
Oh, 6pence that I had on Wednesday last to pay the saddler for my mistress Cropper. The saddler had it, sir. I kept it not.
I am not in a sportive humour now. Tell me and dally not, where is the money that I gave you? We being strangers here, how darest thou trust so great a charge from thine own content?
I pray you, ere as you sit at dinner, I from my mistress am come to you in post. If I return, I shall be post indeed, for she will score your fault upon my payment.
Come, Dromeo, come, these jests are out of season. Reserve them till a merrier hour than this. Where is the gold I gave in charge to thee?
To me, sir? Why, you gave no gold to me.
I've done your foolishness, sir knave, and tell me where's disposed thy charge.
My charge was but to fetch you from the mart, home to your house, the Phoenix, sir. My mistress and her sister stays for you.
In what safe place have you bestowed my money, or I shall break that merry sconce of yours that stands on tricks and I'm undisposed? Where is the 1,000 marks thou hadst of me?
I have some marks of yours upon my pate, some of my mistress marks on my shoulders, but not 1,000 marks with you.
Thy mistress marks? What mistress, slave, hast thou?
Your worship's wife, my mistress at the Phoenix, she that doth fast till you come home to dinner.
What wilt thou flout me thus being forbid? There, take you that, sir knave.
What mean you, sir? For God's sake, hold your hands, and you will not, sir. I'll take my heels.
Dromeo! The villain is overwrought of all my money. Say this town is full of cozenage, as nimble jugglers that deceive the eye, soul-killing witches that deform the body, soul-killing magicians that deform the body, prating mountebanks, and many such like liberties of sin. If I prove it so, I will be gone the sooner. I'll to the centaur to seek this slave. Greatly fear my money is not safe.
Neither my husband nor the slave return, and in such haste I sent to seek his master. Sure, Luciana, it is 2 o'clock.
Perhaps the merchant hath invited him, and from the mart he hath somewhere gone to dinner. Good sister, let us dine and never fret. A man is master of his liberty. Time is their master, and when they see time, they'll go or come. If so, be patient, sister.
Why should their liberty than ours be more?
Because their business still lies out a door.
Look, when I serve him so, he takes it ill.
Oh, no, he is the bridle of your will.
There's none but asses would be bridled so.
Why, headstrong liberty is lashed with woe. There's nothing situate under heaven's eye, but hath his bound in earth, in sea, in sky. The beasts, the fishes, and the winged fowls are their males as subjects and at their controls. Men,
more divine, masters of all these, of the wide world and the wild watery seas, endued with intellectual sense and souls, of more preeminence than fish and fowls, are masters to their females and their lords. If so, let your will attend on their accords.
This servitude makes you to keep unwed.
Not this, but troubles of the marriage bed.
Aye, but were you wedded, you would bear some sway.
Here are learn, love, I'll practice to obey. Here is your man, now comes your husband nigh.
Say, is your tardy master now at hand?
Nay, he's at 2 hands with me that my 2 ears can witness.
Say, didst thou speak with him? Knowest thou his mind?
Aye, he told his mind upon mine ear, but through his hand I scarce could understand it.
Spake he so doubtfully thou could not feel his meaning?
Nay, he struck so plainfully I could too well feel his blows, and withal so doubtfully I scarce could understand them.
But say, I pray thee, is he coming home? It seems he has great care to please his wife.
Why, mistress, sure my master is horn mad.
Horn mad? Thou villain!
I mean not cuckold mad, but sure, he is stark mad. When I desired him to come home to dinner, he asked me for 1,000 marks in gold. "'Tis dinner time," quoth I. "My gold," quoth he. "Your meat doth burn," quoth I. "My gold," quoth he. "Will you come home," quoth I. "My gold," quoth he. "Where is 1,000 marks I had of thee, villain?" "The pig," quoth I, "is burned." "My gold," quoth he. "My mistress, sir," quoth I. "Hang up thy mistress, I know, not thy mistress, out on thy mistress."
Quoth who?
"Quoth my master."
Ooh.
"I know," quoth he. "No house, no wife, no mistress, so that my errand drew unto my tongue."
Back again, slave, and fetch thy master home.
"Go back again, and be beaten new home. For God's sake, send some other messenger."
Back, slave, else I'll break thy pater cross.
"And he will bless that cross with other beating. Between you I shall have a holy head."
Hence, prating peasant! Fetch thy master home.
"Am I so round with you as you with me, that like a football you do spurn me thus? You spurn me hence, and he will spurn me hither. If I last in this service, you must case me in leather."
Fie. How impatience lureth in your face.
His company must do his minions grace, while I at home starve for a merry look. Have homely aids the alluring beauty took from my poor cheek? Then he hath wasted it. Are my discourses dull?
No, but
Barren my wit?
well,
If voluble and sharp discourse be marred, unkindness blunts it more than marble hard.
yeah,
Do their gay vestments his affection bait?
well,
That's not my fault, he's master of my state.
yes.
What ruins are in me can be found by him not ruined. Then he is the ground of my defeatures. My decayed fare, a sunny look from him would soon repair. But, alas, too unruly dear, he breaks the pen and flees from home. Poor I am but his dale.
Self-harming jealousy. Fie, beat it hence.
Unfeeling fools can with such wrongs dispense. I know his eye doth homage otherwhere, or else what lets it be that he would be here? Sister, you know he promised me a chain. With that alone he would detain. So he would keep fair quarter with his bed. Since that my beauty cannot please his eye, I'll weep what's left away and weeping die.
How many fond fools serve mad jealousy?
The gold I gave to Dromeo is laid up safe at the centaur, and the heedful slave is wandered forth to seek me out. This I know by computation and mine host's report. I could not have seen him since at first I sent him from the mart. Ah, here he comes now. How now, Dromeo? Does your just humour jest with me? Is your love stroke so jest with me? You know no gold. You received no gold. Your charge was send me home to a mistress and a dinner. Wast thou mad that thus so madly you did answer me?
What answer, sir? When spake I such a word?
Here, not half an hour since.
I did not see you since you sent me hence, home to the centaur with the gold you gave me.
Villain, thou didst deny the gold's receipt and told me of a mistress and a dinner, which I hope thou fell'st I was displeased.
I am glad to see you in this merry vein. What means this jest? I pray you, master. master tell me.
Yea. Dost thou flout me in the teeth, being thus? There, take you that! And that!
For God's sake, sir! Now, your jest is earnest. Upon what bargain do you give it me?
Because that I do familiarly use you for my fool, your sauciness will jest upon my serious hours and make common of them. If you will jest with me, know my aspect, or I shall beat this method in your sconce.
But I pray, sir, why am I beaten?
Do you not know?
Nothing, sir, but that I am beaten.
Well, shall I tell you why?
Aye, sir, and wherefore? For they say every why hath a wherefore.
Why, first, for flouting me, and wherefore, for urging it the second time to me.
Was there ever any a man thus beaten out of season, when in the why and wherefore is neither rhyme nor reason? Well, sir, I thank you.
Thank me, sir, for what?
Marry, sir, for something that you gave me for nothing.
I'll make amends next and give you nothing for something. But tell me, sir, is it time for dinner time?
No, sir. I ate the meat once that I have.
Good time, sir, what's that?
Basting.
Well, learn to jest in good time. Soft. Who wafts us yonder?
I, Antipholus, look strange and frown. Stop it. Some other mistress hath thy sweet aspects. I am not Adriana, nor thy wife. The time was once when thou unurgest would vow that never words were music to thine ear, that never object pleasing to thine eye, that never touch well welcome to thy hand unless I spake or looked or touched or carved to thee. How comes it now, Antipholus? Oh, how comes it that thou art thus estranged from thyself? Thyself, I call it, being estranged to me. That undividable, incorporate, better than thy dear self's better heart. Do not tear thyself away from me. Wouldst thou not spit at me and spurn at me and hurl the name of husband in my face and tear the stained skin from my false brow and from my false hand pluck the wedding ring and break it with a deep divorcing vow? I know thou canst, and therefore see thou do it. No, I am possessed of an adulterate blood. My blood is mingled with the crimes of lust, for if we two be one and thou playest false, I do digest the poison of thy flesh being strumted by thy contagion. So then, keep our league and truth of thy true bed. I live unstained, thou undishonoured.
Speak you to me, fair dame? I know you not. In Ephesus I am but 2 hours old, as strange unto your town as to your talk. Want with all my wit being scant, want all but one word to understand.
Fie, brother. How the world is changed with you. When were you wont to use my sister thus? She sent for you by Dromeo home to dinner.
By Dromeo?
By me!
By thee! And this thou didst return from him, that he did buffet thee, and, in his blows, denied my house for his, me for his wife!
Did you speak, sir, with this gentle woman?
Oh, sir, I've never seen her till this time!
Villain, thou liest! For even on the mark thou did return her very words to me.
No, sir, I've never seen her in all my life!
And how can she thus call us by our names unless it be by inspiration?
How ill it agrees your gravity to counterfeit thus grossly with your slave, abetting him to thwart me in my mood. Be it from me, my wrong you are exempt. But wrong not that wrong with more contempt. Come, I will fasten on this sleeve of thine. Thou art an elm husband, I a vine.
To me she speaks, she moves me for her fee. What, was I married to her in my dream, or sleep I now and think I hear all? What error drives our eyes and ears amiss? Until I know this sure uncertainty, I'll entertain the offered fallacy.
Dromeo, go and bid the servants spread for dinner. Oh, for my beads, across me for a sinner! Why pratest to thyself and answer not? Dromeo, thou drone, thou snail, thou slug, thou sot! Master, I am transformed, am I I not?
Think thou art in mind, and so am I.
Nay, sir, both in my mind and in my shape.
Thou hast thine own form.
Ah, sir, I am an ape. If thou art changed to aught, 'tis to an ass.
Come, Nicole. No longer will I play the fool to put a finger in the eye and weep, while man and master laugh my woes to scorn. Come, sir, to dinner. Husband, I'll dine above with you today and shrive you ill at 1,000 idle pranks. Sirrah, if any ask for your husband, say he dines forth and let no man enter. Come, sister. Dromeo, play the porter well.
Am I in earth, in heaven, or in hell? Mad or waking, sleeping, or known unto these and to myself disguised? I'll say as they say and persevere so, and in the midst of all adventures go.
Master, shall I be porter at the gate?
Aye, and let none enter, lest I break your pate.
Come, Antipholus, we dine too late.
Audience participation. Well, we had nobody in our cast that was good enough to play a door, so we need somebody here. Any volunteers?
Anybody like to be a door?
Anybody at all? There you go, we have our door. Well done, you made it through the auditions.
Boot camp next.
Right, so what you have to do is stand about here, 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 there, here. Yes, about there. Now, you are locked. You are the best door we've ever seen. There is nobody going to break through. There is going to be arguing either side. You don't care. You're a door. You just uphold what you think is right. Don't open for anyone. Applause for the door.
Well, good Signor Angelo, you must excuse us all. My wife is shrewish when I keep our towers. Say that I lingered with you to your shop to see the making of a castanet and a smurl you'll bring it home. Ah, but here's a man that would swear me down he met me on the march, and that I beat him, and charged him with 1,000 marks in gold, and did deny both my wife and my house. Thou drunkard thou! What dost thou have to say for this?
Say what you will, sir, but I know what I know. That you beat me on the march, I have your hand to show. If the skin were parchment, and the blows you gave were ink, your own handwriting will tell you what I think.
I think thou art an ass.
Marry, so it doth appear, by the wrongs I suffer and the blows I bear. I should kick, being kicked, and being at that pass, you would keep from my heels and beware of an ass.
Your sad Signor Balthazar, pray God our cheer may answer my goodwill and your good welcome here.
I hold your dainties cheap, sir, and you're welcome, dear.
Signor Balthazar, either at flesh or at fish, a table full of welcome makes scarce one dainty dish.
Good meat, sir, is common, that every churl affords.
And welcome more common, for that's nothing but words.
Small cheer and great welcome makes a merry feast.
Aye, to a niggardly host and more sparing guest. For though my cates be mean, take them in good part. Better cheer may you have, but not a better heart. My door is locked. But soft, my door is locked. Go, bid them let us in.
Maud! Bridget! Marion!
Gnome! Maltos, idiot, capper, catch! Either get thee from the door or sit down at the hatch. Dost thou conjure for wenches that cause for such store? When one is one too many, go get thee from the door.
What hatch is maid or porter? My master stays in the street.
Let him walk from whence he came, lest he catch cold on's feet.
Who talks within there? Open the door.
I'll tell you when and you tell me wherefore.
Wherefore? For my dinner. I have not dined yet today.
Nor today you must not. Come again when you may.
What art thou that keeps me out of the house I own?
The porter for this time, sir, and my name is Dromeo.
Oh, then! Thou hast stolen both mine office and my name! The one never got me credit, the other mickle blame.
What coin is there, Dromeo? Who are those at the gate?
Let my master in, Luce.
Faith, no, he comes too late, and so tell your master.
Do you hear, you minion? You will let us in, I hope.
I thought to have asked you.
And you said no.
Oh, so come help, well struck, there was blind.
Thou baggage, let me in.
Can you tell for whose sake?
Master, knock the door hard.
Let him knock to the ace.
You'll cry for this, minion, if I knock the door down.
What needs all that and a pair of stocks in the town?
Who is at the door that keeps all this noise?
By my troth, your town is troubled with unruly boys.
Are you there, wife? You might have come before.
Your wife's her name? Ha! Get you from the door!
If you went in pain, master, this knave would go sore.
Here is neither cheer, sir, nor welcome. We would fain have either.
In debating which was best, we shall part with neither.
They stand at the door, master. Bid them welcome hither.
Well, I'll break in. Go fetch me something.
Break any breaking here, and I'll break your knave's pate.
A man may break a word with you, sir, and words are but wind. I break it in his face, so we break it not behind.
It seems thou wants breaking. Out upon thee, hind!
Oh, here's too much. Out upon thee, I pray thee, let me in.
Aye, when fowls have no feather and fish have no fin.
Well, I'll break in. Go fetch me a crow.
Master, mean you so? For fish without a fin, the fowl without a feather. If a crow help us in, sir, we'll pluck a crow together.
Go get thee gone. Fetch me an iron crow.
Have patience, sir, or let it not be so. Herein you war against your reputation, and draw within the compass of suspect the unviolated honour of your wife. Be ruled by me. Depart in patience. Let us all to the Tiger to dinner, and about evening come yourself alone to learn the reason of this strange restraint. If with strong hand you offer to break in now in the stirring passage of the day, a vulgar comment will be made of it, and that supposed by the common rout against your yet ungalled estimation, that may with foul intrusion enter in and dwell upon your grave when you are dead, for slander lives upon possession, forever housed where it
have prevailed! I will depart in quiet, and in despite of mirth mean to be merry. I know a wench of excellent discourse, pretty and witty, wild and yet too gentle. There will we dine. Good sir, get thee gone. Bring the chain by this I notice made, or bring it to the Porpentine, for there's the house the chain will I bestow, be it for nothing but to spite my wife. Upon mine hostess there, good sir, make haste. Since my own doors refuse to entertain me, I'll knock elsewhere to see if they'll disdain me.
I'll meet you at that place some hour hence.
Do so. This jest will cost me some expense.
Can we have a massive round of applause for our door? Another round of applause. It may be that you have quite forgot her husband's office. If you did wed my sister for her wealth, then for her wealth's sake use her with more kindness. Or, if you like elsewhere, do it by stealth. Muffle your false love with some show of blindness. Let not my sister read it in your eye. Be not thy tongue thy own shame's orator. Look sweet, be fair, become disloyalty. Apparel vice like virtue's harbinger. Bear a fair presence, though your heart be tainted. Teach sin the carriage of a holy saint. Be secret false. What need she be acquainted? What simple thief brags of his own attaint? 'Tis double wrong to truant with your bed, and let her read it in thy looks at board. Shame hath a bastard fame well managed, ill deeds are doubled with an evil word. Oh, alas, poor women, make us but believe, being compact of credit, that you love us. Though others have the arm, show us the sleeve. We in your motion turn, and you may move us. Then, gentle brother, get you in again. Comfort my sister, cheer her, call her wife. 'Tis holy sport to be a little vain, when the sweet breath of flattery conquers strife.
A sweet mistress, what your name is else I know not, nor by what wonder you do hit of mine, lest in your knowledge and your grace you show not that our earth's wonder more than earth divine. Teach me, dear creature, how to think and speak. Lay open to my earthly gross conceit, smothered in errors, feeble, shallow, weak, the folded meaning of your words' deceit. Against my soul's pure truth, why labor you to make it wander in an unknown field? Are you a god? Would you create me new? Transform me then into your power, I'll yield. But if that I am I, then this I know. Your weeping sister is no wife of mine. Far more to you do I decline. Train me not with thy mermaid's note to drown me in thy sister's flood of tears. Sing siren for thyself, and I will dote. Spread o'er the silver waves thy flaxen hairs, and as a bed I'll take them and there lie. And in that glorious supposition think, she that doth gain by death hath means to die, and let love, being light, be drowned if she sink.
What? Are you mad that you do reason so?
Not mad, but mated. How, I do not know.
It is a fault that springeth from your eye.
For looking on your beams, fair sun being by.
Gaze where you should, and that will clear your sight.
Sooner to wink, sweet love, than look on night.
Why call you me love? Call me sister so.
Thy sister's sister.
That's my sister.
No, it is thyself. Mine eyes, clear eye, my heart's dearer heart, my food, my fortune, my hope's aim, and my heaven's claim.
All this my sister is, or else should be.
Then call thyself sister, for I am thee. Thee will I love, and thee will lead my life. Give me thy hand.
Oh, soft air! Hold ye still. I'll fetch my sister to get her goodwill. Dromeo! Oh my God! Sunshine! Leave me alone! Go! Please, leave me alone now! Why doesn't he love me?
How thou, Dromeo, where runn'st thou so fast?
Am I Dromeo? Am I your man? Am I myself?
Thou art Dromeo, thou art my man, thou art thyself.
No, sir. I'm a woman's man and besides myself.
A woman's man, and how besides thyself? Well, besides thyself.
Aye, sir. Besides myself, I am due to a woman. One that claims me. One that haunts me. One that will have me.
What is she?
She's a wondrous, fat marriage.
How's that mean a fat marriage?
Aye, sir. She's the kitchen wench and all grease. I know not what use to put her to, but to make a lamp out of her and run her by her own light.
Well, what complexion is she of?
Swart, like my shoe, though nothing half so clean kept, for why she sweats. Men may go over shoes in the grime of it.
Well, that is the fault that water will mend.
Now, sir, 'tis ingrained Noah's flood could not do it.
Well, what's her name?
Nell and a 3/4. That is an L and a 3/4. Could not measure her from hip to hip.
Well, then she bears some breath.
Aye, sir. No longer from head to toe, but from hip to hip. She is spherical, like a globe. You can find countries in her. This drudge or diviner laid claim to me, called me Dromeo, told me what privy marks I had about me, as the mark on my shoulder, the mole on my neck, the great wart on my left. My left arm, that I amazed ran from her as a witch.
Go hide thee presently post to the road, and if any wind blow forth, then I will not stay in this town tonight. If any bark put forth, then return to the mart, where I will stay until thou return to me. If we know none, and they know us, 'tis time, I think, to trudge, pack, and be gone.
As from a bear, a man would run for his life. So I run from her that would be my wife.
There's none but witches do inhabit here. Even she that would call me husband, my soul doth abhor for a wife. that her fair sister, comprised of such a gentle, sovereign grace, would almost make me prisoner to myself. But, lest I be guilty to self-wrong, I'll stop mine ear against the mermaid's song.
Master Antipholus!
Aye, that's me.
I know it well, sir. Lo, here is the chain. I thought to have taken you at the Porpentine. The chain unfinished made me stay thus long.
What is your will that I shall do with this?
What, please yourself, sir? I have made it for you.
Me, sir, I bespoke it not.
Not once, nor twice, but 20 times you have. Now, go home and please your wife withal. And then soon, at supper time, I will visit you and then receive my money for the chain.
I pray you, sir, receive the money now, for fear you never see chain nor gold again.
You are a merry man, sir. Fare you well.
What I should think of this, I cannot tell. But I think there is no man who is so vain that would refuse so fair an offered chain. See, a man here may not live by shifts when in the street he receives such golden gifts. Or to the mott, and there for Dromeo stay. If any bark put forth, then straight away.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now be taking a 20-minute
Interval!
We will now be taking a 20-minute
Interval!
We will now be taking a 20-minute
Interval!
We will now be taking a 20-minute